Wonderful.
Yeah, tell me at times interfering.
Hmm?
The music is interfering.
Oh, okay. I'll switch off the music. Okay. Um, Wonderful. Um, Another 2 weeks has gone by, and we keep hearing that many things are happening around the globe. And one of the wonderful things that happened with us today was um, that there was a message from Sananda, Jesus, if you like, or Yeshua, you know. And I'll read this message afterwards when we finish. Um, um, and there again, we were saying that there's a lot of people all around the world doing a lot of meditation as to keeping our vibration high, um, because then you see, there were a few people that came back to me and uh, showing a bit of anxiety and worry about as to what's going on here on Mother Earth. And what I would like to say to that is that, visualize what you want rather than what you don't want. It's so simple. Spirituality is very simple. And if you want to go and make it and learn the complexity, like going into science, then you go into quantum physics, you see. But all my life, all I wanted to do was to learn to love and ask the divine to help me to learn to love. And that was it. And be in my own space, and be in the synchronicity of time, of now, just being here in the now. And it is amazing what happens. It is beautiful what happens. And like this message I said I will read after the meditation, when Sananda came through and gave us a little message of encouragement, and it was very beautiful, and also very emotional. I found it made me cry. Tears running, nose running, everything was running. I couldn't even speak very well, which has happened a few times in the past. When you get touched by complete unconditional love, and it is very beautiful. Uh, and the, the thing that I like to send out to people who are listening and who are seeing is that I not to see me, but feel the words. That there's energy behind the words that fills you up, and that connects you to the ancient energy of who we are and what we were, in spirit. And this is the very important thing, to feel. Well, after me saying that, I was a little bit slow about Sananda this morning. I was saying, "Oh, it's a bit cold in here. Somebody's left the window open, or something like that." Blah blah blah. And it wasn't. It was this wonderful man just waiting for me to come in the moment of now and say, "Come on, let's talk." But my brains were somewhere else. I would say, like, my breakfast and and because the weather have changed down here as well, because it was hot yesterday and then it's freezing today. Well, freezing is cold today, so I got my sweater and everything. So I thought it was a breeze coming through from somewhere. But it was Ananda just waiting patiently till I get the human brains, together to say, "Oh my God, is this Ananda here?" So, and this is the same for everybody. Be in the moment and be the powerhouse that you are. That I keep saying. It's very beautiful. And I had an interview with an old friend yesterday, Lou Martin. He called me up from Ireland, and then I think he's on my Facebook page, the interview, and we've not seen each other since 2001, when I met him in Vienna. So it was very, very beautiful to meet up with him, and incredibly light worker, and he channels the Palladians, beautiful messages. You can always go on the Facebook and just put in Lou Martin and you'll see him there. One of the things also that when I was talking to a friend on the phone, that I said to her that I saw, like Mother Earth, there was Mother Earth here, and there's all these wonderful light workers, us light workers, holding hands around Mother Earth like this, holding hands and just holding the light for Mother Earth and the beings on Mother Earth. Everything, the crystal kingdom, the tree people, the rock people, and most of all, the beings that are here, all the human beings that are here on Mother Earth. And we were just holding hands with the heart open. And I can feel it. I can feel it. It's coming out and going into Mother Earth, and just sending this love light onto Earth. And so she says, I think it'd be good to say today that we want at least 10,000 people to come and join us to do this, and just hold hands, and we will do that. It's so simple because we are connected to each other. We are all one. So if you visualize the earth in front of you, and then you just put your hands out, and you automatically just touch the next person who stood next to you, to your left and to your right, And then when the time comes, and when we are all connected, boom, you'll explode into a Mother Earth. It's because I want to say to you is that how powerful we are right now. Is we are the creators. We are the manifestors. And this is what we want here on Earth. It's not what we don't want on Earth. And put that here in your creation, in your third eye, and visualize this beauty of heaven on earth, and it will come to be. It's so simple. It is so simple. So the thing is that I would like people to come and just connect. Say we would like to do this, and more and more of us will just come together and expand that. And I got these friends like Lou Martin and a few other friends who Bear Bear, my friend Bear, he's everywhere. I never know where he's going to be. He's already said that he will connect with us as well, with his friends and his groups of people that he knows. Bear is a shaman, he's a wonderful man, incredibly powerful man. So the more of us that come together and connect, the better it is. Then we can just do it. I know maybe some of you will come back to me and say, well, we don't need 10,000 people. Even 4 or 5 of us can do that. Yes, sure we can. But the more there is, the more energy we can put and create. For me, it's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time. There's a lot of fear out there of this pandemic, and or as I said before, Pandya manic. Pandya manic. We it is not in our consciousness. It's not in my reality. It is not in my reality that we have this inconvenient outside of us. But come inside you, feel in here, come in and feel the beauty within, the universe within here. And when you feel this universe, see the beauty in here, then take it into your third eye. And remember and do not forget the beauty then you create outside of you. Put this image out there. This is what I want. And with your I am presence and with your team that is behind you, the team behind you, boom, go into it. Put that power in your heart here. Put that power. What I used to say to my friends and people that I have met, that when you hear something, take what you hear and drop it into your heart and make your heart the ear. You see? And when you see something, take what you see and drop it into your heart and make your heart the eye that you see. And if you're thinking something that you don't feel 100% good about it, take it and drop it into your heart. And straight away, the first answer that comes is the right answer. Don't go and say but, because when you say but, you lost it. And when you speak, when somebody's speaking to you, or when you speak, drop that mouth of yours into your heart and make your heart the mouth that speaks from here. Here. This is where the divine sits. This is where the love sits. So when you speak love. The wonderful thing that I came to realize is that in all my journeys and all the places I've been, that when you speak of love, God is there. When you speak of love, all these wonderful divine beings are there with you because they resonate with that energy, with that frequency, the oscillation, and they come in and be with you. And it was this morning, we were so in love with self, but we were sending this love out. And Sananda came. Sananda came, and he was like, wow, what does he say? 2 or more speaks in my name, I'll be there. And it's been a long time since I felt so emotional. The last time my brother came, so it was beautiful. Yeah. When I sit down and study and feel what you feel within, you connect to all the friends that are on the level that you understand, or they understand who you are, and you understand who they are. And you don't have to say anything. Just being in that frequency, like now, I can feel this connection of some friends of mine have connected with me now, groups. I can feel that energy. It's absolutely beautiful. And and I went to see a friend of mine. I met her at a mind, body, and spirit gathering in Gastang just further up the road from here. And her name is Hilary Devereux. Hilary Devereux. And she's an artist, fantastic artist, beautiful artist. And I went to visit her one day, and she took me into a studio, and she was drawing all these divine beings, Buddha, Jesus. And one of the pictures was Heideken BabaJI, which is this one here. She drew this, but this is a print. It's a print photocopy or whatever you call. She didn't send me the original one. I hope she had done so, but anyway, that's another story. And I will put a link underneath this here. So if you want to go to her website and look at all the pictures that are there, all the paintings that she has done, have a look. Beautiful. And one of the things, I probably you don't see it down here, is that, and she didn't even know this, so, that there are faces. There are faces in this picture. It's amazing. It is amazing to look at. I'm very fortunate because I've seen the original paintings, I will go there one day when all this is lifted. And yes, well, that's another story. and look at that. It's absolutely beautiful and wonderful energy. Beautiful energy. I mentioned it to a friend of mine in Liverpool, Ron, and he says, send me a picture, because he's incredibly tuned in guy. So I did send it to him as well. I took a photocopy and photo it and sent it to him. Wonderful. And today, the meditation that we're going to do is the same one as we did 2 weeks ago. God's vacuum. I had a few, how can you say, inquiries as to, they found, one or two of them found it a little bit complex. So I thought, because this is such a powerful meditation, it's a working meditation. I call it a working meditation where you go and work. And I wanted to repeat this meditation again so that you can use it with your friends and the groups that you probably associated with, and do this regularly, once a week maybe, or once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, whatever time you get. And you can do it individually as well in your local area, which I do quite regularly. I use the violet flame and the angels of cleansing, and also the water consciousness, that I use that. Maybe later on, not maybe, later on, I will show you how to do that meditation. Okay. The other thing that I mentioned last time we were together was that I gave an analogy of a gold prospector, and he came to this river, and he took his pen and he started penning, and as his pen, he started to separate the soil and the gold. There wasn't very much gold in there, but there was a lot of soil. So he took more water, got the soil, and threw it back into the water and allowed it to flow. But the gold that was there wasn't much gold, but the gold that was there that he found was the purest of pure gold on Mother Earth. It was so pure. There wasn't much there. And I said to the group that listening that send me a comment. Send me a comment that what do you think that means? The separation, the gold, soil into the river. and what it means to you. So far, nobody has come back to me, not even one. So I thought, somehow I missed something down here. So I thought I'll repeat it. I'll repeat it again. So I would appreciate your comment as to what does it mean to you, and then I will put what it meant to me when it was given to me many years ago. There were 3 visions, and this was number 1. And then I'll give you number 2 and number 3 in the future. Beautiful. So we're going to start with this meditation using the vacuum, divine vacuum. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Keep taking this deep breath. And gently, gently start to slow your heart rate down. Listening to your breath. Feeling your beingness. Now, invite your team that's behind you and tell them to come on this journey with you, to assist you, to protect you, to cleanse you. A wonderful, wonderful beings, very, very powerful. You will never know how powerful these wonderful beings are. And most of all, invite your I Am presence and your soul to come and merge with you as one now. Feel. Let it expand. Feel the expansiveness of self, the authentic you, this energy that is in this physical body that you carry is so limiting. Breathe. And as you start to build this energy around you, within you, you also start to build a tube of light wherever you are. Let it build. Open your heart and send this energy, building this tube of light. Maybe in your lounge or in your bedroom, wherever you are. And let this tube of light go above your home, above your roof, ceiling, out of your house. And it connects to a huge bubble of the violet flame. Breathe. And within this violet flame, I would like to bring the new energy with it, which is the platinum energy, the ultraviolet flame, within this violet flame. And in this violet flame is shimmering of platinum silver color. Higher frequency. And as you keep building, strengthening this energy within you and outside of you, And one of the things that happens as you keep building this tube of light regularly, it solidifies into your home. You create this vortex of energy in your home. And the more you use it, the more it becomes yours. You feel it. And people who come into your home will feel it. And that is your responsibility. Once you start to do this, your team will come and assist you to do that. Beautiful. Now, for us, for you, the journey begins. You're not alone. Your team, your I am, and your soul travels with you. Gently and slowly visualize yourself stepping into this tube of light, this vortex. And as you step into this light, you start to ascend higher and higher and higher. Breathe. And as you ascend, you see above you this huge, beautiful, iridescent, ultraviolet flame, this huge bubble. And you take yourself into this bubble. And as you go into this bubble, you are being purified, cleansed. Any energies that are not for your highest good are removed and taken into the light of Father, Mother, God, the creator of all that is. Take a second or two and just be. Feel. Take a deep breath. And in this bubble, you can bring as many of you, your friends, your light workers, into this bubble for the work that you're going to do now. Then these wonderful beings of light comes to you. With the vacuum, God's vacuum, the Creator's vacuum, Creator of all that is. And for you, you don't have to do anything. You just grab hold of this edge, at the edge of this vacuum cleaner tube, and just allow your guides and these beings, if you want to call them angels or light beings or whatever you want to call them, it is okay, for they love you unconditionally. And let them take you where you are needed most. Take a deep breath. Hold this vacuum cleaner and go. Let them take you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to think. You will be bilocating in many, many different parts of Mother Earth, and maybe even places that are not on Mother Earth. Just allow to be. Have no fear. You're very, very protected by your light beings. And as this vacuum starts to suck up all this negativity, stress, pain, abandonment, as it cleanses and pulls this energy into the tube, into this vacuum cleaner, and visualize it coming out at the other end, which has been purified by the divine light of unconditional love. And at the other side of the tube, the other end of the tube, this energy comes out with flowers, all little flowers, all the different colors of the flowers, colors of the rainbow, and coming back onto Mother Earth. Let it cleanse, let it cleanse. Beautiful. I know new friends, some friends of mine will be doing the animal kingdom. Feel who you are. And for you to be there, you are taking your energy there. You are so needed here. This is why we are here on Mother Earth. This is the promise that we gave before coming here. Thy work will be done. Unconditionally, I give myself to you. And as your work comes to an end in the place that where you are gently, gently taken back towards the bubble. If you like to go somewhere that you have in particular in your mind, ask your guides and your teachers that are there with you now to take you there. Maybe there's a special place for you that you want to go and cleanse. Tell them. Ask them to take you there. now. Breathe. You can always come back to this place in your own time, over and over and over again. Now, gently, gently come back to this ultraviolet flame bubble. Come into the bubble. To be cleansed, purify again. To remove any residues that are stuck to you, to be released into the light. And as you send your gratitude to these wonderful beings that come here with you, with this vacuum cleaner, they ask you to come here more often, to work together as one. And you now gently step into the tube of light that you have created and come back into your home, your place of safety. Breathe. Make sure you're grounded. Make sure you're here. The grounding that I mentioned a few weeks ago of 6 strands from your left foot and 6 strands of light into your right foot, going into Mother Earth. Come back here. And as you thank your team and love your soul and your I am who has been with you, as you put your right hand onto your heart, take a deep breath. And in your own time, come back to where you are. Come back into your body. Start to feel this heaviness of your body. And in your own time, when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Take a deep breath. Wonderful. This is a very beautiful meditation where you journey and you don't have to do very much, you know. Let your divine beings do all the work, you see. Um, there is a saying that says, less is more. And that is, that's what I do now. Less is more. See, we are very, very guided, protected, and you need any help, just ask. You see? So, before we go, I'd like to read you this message that Sananda gave me this morning. Yes. Have I not said before, I will gather my flocks and protect you, look after you, and feed you. I will lead you through the gates of Jerusalem and set you free. Fear not what's going on, for I have been there in the garden of Gethsemane, and it's no different now as it was then. There are more of us now than there was then. Your light is bright and your faith is strong, and I'll walk amongst you in the times that they are in, and bless you for all the work that you are doing. And I will not forget you, and you will not be abandoned. You are always in my heart. I, Sananda. Adonai Sabaoth. And so it is. Even now I feel this energy. It's gone cold in here. And I say thank you to everybody who joined us. Bless you, and we'll meet again soon. Take care. So it is.